Mental Health Foundation is a community-based, not-for-profit, professional organisation delivering services to people living with a mental illness. We deliver services to the person living with a mental illness, and we also work with their family and carers. The Foundation offers many services to people living with a mental illness in our community. We have a recovery and rehabilitation team which focuses on the Rainbow, and the Rainbow is a psychosocial rehabilitation centre. We also have a programme called Skills for Life, which is group work and is therapy based, and it's learning to live with your mental illness. We also have a team called Client Support and Housing, where we work one-on-one with people out in the community, either through our outreach programme or the Personal Helpers and Mentors programme. We also provide long-term housing, and for us, the housing that we provide, it's a home for people. And also we provide respite, which is 2 weeks planned residential stay in one of our houses.
Rainbow Room provides social, recreational and vocational activities for members to be involved in, but it also has a drop-in aspect to the centre as well, so people can just come and use the facilities whenever they choose to. Some of the activities that we run are creative writing, art classes, are also cooking classes. We have an exercise program. We have a wellbeing program called Mind Body Life. We have trips away out of the centre for day trips, but also 3-day trips out of the ACT. We have a gardening program. We also grow our own vegetables that we use in the kitchen. We cook up a daily meal at the Rainbow. We also have one-off programs. For example, at the moment we're putting on a production, a play that we've written, and we're writing music to go with that play. We have music classes as well and jamming sessions, and we have a variety of other things like computers that members are able to access at all times.
I manage the Skills for Life program. I run courses and workshops with a recovery rehabilitation focus to them. Skills, life skills that I teach people are interpersonal ones and intrapersonal ones. So knowing themselves, and skills in being able to manage their emotions and their ability to focus their mind onto positive thoughts and things like that, as well as communication skills, so their abilities to manage their relationships. So a sense of engagement, a sense of purpose would be increased, increased emotional resilience. They would all be things that people come out with.
The outreach program provides service for people with a mental illness that are over the age of 18. I work with clients to advocate on their behalf. We advocate in if they need assistance to get a case manager, assistance with their GP, ACT housing, to get their medication. If they're to manage, we will assist them to help in ways to do that. Provide meals, like either teach them to cook or get the service to help provide to teach them. Meals on Wheels we will do. Transport is another way we provide a service. We provide to get them in other organisations activities, so they're not sitting home and bored, in art or craft, yoga, gymnastics, whatever they prefer in that sort of field. The clients we work with up to the maximum of 3 months. In some cases, if they need help a lot longer, then we extend the service on for a bit longer than that. Accessing the outreach program, people can access through their GP or any service provider could refer them to us. They also can be accessed self-referral, and they can contact us or info and referral to be referred on to us.
The Mental Health Foundation are supporting the Mental Health Carers Network, and it's a group that's really important for carers because it gives us that opportunity to get together. We do it once a month, and yeah, I've found that it's really supported me probably since about '96. And different times when I've sort of gone through crisis and that, we've usually managed to make the time to continue to come, and we've sort of found we've learnt from the experiences of the speaker, gained support from the other people there, and some of the people have been going for a long time, so I've sort of made friends, and some of them have really become a big part of my life and helped me to sort of cope with the difficulties of being a carer.
Friendship House provides long-term supported accommodation for people with mental illness. Well, it's their permanent accommodation, so they can live there as long as they want. And we do a living skill program, which includes personal care, budgeting, physical health, and also we access other services more appropriate for them. They can go to the other services our organization provides, like the Rainbow. We help them with the medical care and with their Centrelink problems, and also we take them to their medical appointments. The respite program, it provides respite for up to 2 weeks, meaning that people can be there for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, up to 2 weeks. It's a short term, and it is aimed to give a break to the consumer and to the family. The best aspect is that we manage to structure people's life. We make it then fun, because if they go to the respite house, they got exercise equipment, massage chair, access to computer and internet. We open a new window in their life, and our component on the weekend is social activity.
The information and referral service is the central contact point for all community mental health services in the ACT. So we're available to the general public to ring us up and ask us about services, and try and sort through whatever issues and problems that they're trying to deal with. As part of the information referral program, the main sort of core business that we do is that we have the information referral line, but we also have a library with lots of self-help books for people with all the various conditions, stuff for consumers, stuff for carers. We have a meeting room there where we host some support groups, and we also, under the info and referral umbrella, we have a thing called peer support, where we've especially selected and trained people with bipolar, schizophrenia and OCD to provide support for people with the same condition. Access is principally by phone, so we have a central phone line 62826658, which is the central information point for all community mental health services in the ACT. If it's a crisis, we obviously pass it off to the crisis services, or else people can just turn up at the office. It's for 42 Townsend Street. I mean, we prefer people give us a call just in case, make sure we're there, because sometimes we have to go off and do other things, but most of the time we're there, and so people can just walk in off the street as well.
All of our programs are eligible for people living with a mental illness. You don't necessarily have to have a diagnosis of a mental illness to be able to access our services.